First this lunchtime, a reward of up to £20,000 is being offered to catch the killers of a Nottingham taxi driver. This Saturday, it'll be 20 years since Ethsham Ghafoor was shot dead. Today, his family's made an emotional new appeal for information. Well, our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball is at Sneinton in Nottingham for us now. Jeremy, what's happening today?
Well, Geeta, the police have gone out to several areas of Nottingham and Gedling where people might have known Ethsham Ghafoor. Here at the mosque on Sneinton Dale, they're about to put up these reward posters in both Urdu and English. The police have also been out talking to taxi drivers this morning. This is much more, though, than an appeal for information. They're effectively restarting a complex investigation after 20 years.
Do you remember Ethsham? Can I give you that one?
On the streets where Ethsham Ghafoor lived and worked, a fresh search for clues in one of Nottinghamshire's longest-running murder inquiries.
Basically, we're just asking for anything, if you hear anything.
As these officers spoke to fellow taxi drivers, detectives began re-interviewing more than 50 key witnesses, and evidence is being re-examined using new DNA techniques.
They was very frightened because you just come out to make your living and next minute you know one of your workmates is not there anymore. It's very scary.
He always liked to pose. He was the light of the family, actually.
For Ethsham Ghafoor's family, the last 2 decades have been agonising.
We've never got over the shock of losing our brother. It's made it worse by not knowing why we've lost him. It's been 20 years of pain. Surely we deserve some closure.
Ethsham's body was found in his cab in this secluded car park on Lamley Lane in Gedling. He'd been shot through the head. It happened at 3:30 in the morning. Now, 20 years on, the police have released new CCTV footage from a petrol station in Mapley barely 2 hours before he was killed, in the hope it'll jog someone's memory or prick someone's conscience.
I'm very open-minded as to why he was killed. What I do know is that he was targeted. He was having some disputes at the time of his death. He was probably being followed by somebody. But do I have somebody specific in mind today? The answer is no.
And the police hope the new reward of up to £20,000 might finally tempt someone to come forward with answers. The answers Ethsham's family are so desperate for.
Well, Jeremy, do the police have any theories about why Ethsham Ghafoor was killed?
Yes, Geeta, they've already investigated several possible motives. They say that he'd fallen out with people over property and over money. They think he had links with local criminals too. And then there were his personal circumstances. He had a pregnant wife. He'd also got a girlfriend who'd had a child with him. So, you know, plenty of theories, no real answers though. And because of that, today they're opening a special incident line. We can show you the number now. It's Nottingham 8446 913. And after 20 years, they're hoping that might finally lead to a breakthrough.